And so now anything new come, Ghanaians they take and say like, if you saw it, we know if you do anything about them, but if you do something about them.
And later, we take you to Winneba in the Central Region, where residents list key issues they will consider to vote in the December elections.
Vote was shared when a balabato and alamala mentor. Oh, I don't want to. Mentor, come them. Because why am I be I say, you put to Juma free HSS in Angola be brain school in our school.
Oh, in sure they are chair light or they are chair guy. Eh? So, I'll be any baby. Now come out.
Now, in our first story, President Akufo-Addo has declared Monday, 7th December 2020 as a public holiday. This means Friday, 4th December 2020, which is a statutory public holiday to be observed as a public holiday, has been shifted to December 7th.
This will be the first time in the history of Ghana's democracy that Ghanaians will be voting on a holiday. A statement from the presidency said the decision is to facilitate the conduct of the election in the context of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Now, it is also to help ensure strict observance of COVID-19 safety protocols on election day and enable registered voters to exercise their franchise safely and with minimal inconvenience.
Moving on, President Akufo-Addo says mining of bauxite in the Nyenehin forest in the Ashanti region will begin soon.
The president says processes have begun for the selection of a company. Speaking at a rally at Nyenehin in the Atwimamponia constituency of the Ashanti region, Nana Akufo-Addo said more jobs will be created for residents of Nyenehin. Citi News' Sami Wiafe has more in this report.
Addressing residents of Nyenehin in the Atwimamponia constituency of the Ashanti region, President Akufo-Addo says the Ghana Integrated Bauxite and Aluminium Development Authority will serve as the vehicle for the establishment of an integrated aluminium industry in Ghana. According to the president, the project will help address the unemployment situation in the area. President Akufo-Addo stressed that the policies and programs implemented by his government since 2017 are clear indications that Ghana is on a path of growth and development.
4 more years, no. In for Young Papa. Bauxite here, Sama. Bauxite here. And Gababe Gipabako. Ufaswano. Yababa Yama Ama of mining Yina. And Yanu Faswa. Yina Tixu. Mubabe Huna Faswa. Bauxite company. Yatino, a car, Nancy Shaya, what is this one day now? And my Fiesha CA2 bauxite. Now, if you have to buy about the Jumabano, Ba, Nedisika, Juma, and in Koswa,
From Nyenehin, President Akufo-Addo was at the Bantama constituency to commission a district police headquarters. The president reiterated his resolve to ensure that the elections are peaceful, free and fair. Ashanti Regional Police Commander.
That's Airtel Tigo calls from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. And Airtel Tigo money transfers are now free on new SIMs. Now you know. Airtel Tigo. Life is simple. Ghana goes to the polls on December 7th, and Citi TV gets to work. From 6 a.m. on December 7th, bringing you all the action and reports with our correspondents covering all 275 constituencies. Be assured of exhaustive and definitive coverage of Ghana's 2020 presidential and parliamentary elections. Our team of seasoned journalists will dissect the issues and give minute-by-minute account of the election. Bernard Avler, Vivian Kai Loko, Kojo Akoto Boateng, Godfred Akoto Boafo, Nathan Kwao, Frema Edunyame, Abena Nyameche Ampedu, Salom Adonu, Umaru Sanda Amadou, Zoe Abu Bedu, Duke Mensa Opoku, Nana Tufo, the Election Bureau, Ghana's election covered. Coverage starts at 6 a.m. on December 7th on Citi TV and 97.3 Citi FM.
On the 7th of December, you will be going to the polls to elect a member of parliament. How well do you know your constituency?
We take a visit to the Awutu Senya East constituency of the Central Region. We are coming to you from the Inshayaso constituency in the Ashanti region. I'm still in the Aswanse constituency.
Political parties will be campaigning for your vote.
We have done almost about 80 to 90 different projects across the country.
There is no single school under any electoral area that has not seen the development of Honorable Muntaka.
But as a constituent, what will inform your choice of a candidate to represent you in Parliament?
My party is my community. What program are you bringing in to solve the problem of my community?
Be involved in what concerns you. My name is Frema Edunyame. Join me on the constituency for all you need to know concerning your socio-economic development. The constituency airs on Citi TV Mondays to Thursdays.
Election 2020, Ghana makes a choice. Tracking and bringing you reports of the presidential and parliamentary campaigns across the length and breadth of this nation.
Analyzing campaign activities and election data with our panelists on the Voters Diary.
The Voters Diary is the most factual, instructive, and balanced election 2020 analysis program on television.
The Voters Diary every weekday on Citi TV from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Stay informed on all the relevant issues on election 2020.
Tune into the Voters Diary. It's Ghana's choice.
Citi TV is live on DSTV. Go to channel 363. On GoTV, access Citi TV on channel 182. On a digital TV, please press the menu button on the remote control and run a new search on your TV. Take note that without an antenna, you cannot access Citi TV on your television. Citi TV can be accessed on a free-to-air digital box like the GoTV and Star Times box. Citi TV, it's your world.
You're welcome back to the Citi Newsroom. We apologize for that break-in transmission. Let's now bring you some more stories. Now, the flag bearer of the opposition National Democratic Congress, John Dramani Mahama, says the NPP government has lost the fight against corruption. According to him, the unpunished acts of graft recorded under the Nana Akufo-Addo administration has caused Ghanaians to also lose hope in the fight. Speaking to BBC Pidgin, Mr. Mahama promised that his government will tackle the menace and better manage the COVID-19 pandemic.
Now, Ghanaians shock too much with the corruption under this government. So now, they make numb. Nothing can shock them anymore. You understand? Because this government reached the ceiling of corruption. And so now anything new comes, Ghanaians, they take and say like, if you so they know if you do anything about them. But if you do something about them, this president, any allegation of corruption they bring, then you go sweep them under the carpet. You know, listen the thing the special prosecutor talk, say they investigate something finished. The president say make you shelve the report, make you not bring the report out. Because now the report they indict in relatives and people way close to them, you know. So as for now, the corruption there, it grow wings, it fly under this regime. If the economy be so good like you talk, why our economy they in shambles? Cote d'Ivoire, them economy they survive. Other countries, them economy they survive. They all know be the same coronavirus. This government, Nana Akufo-Addo government, if you talk propaganda, that's all. And then they take close people them eye. You know, use the media, say, oh, things have never been so good. Meanwhile, the people they suffer. You go the ground seek. I guess they come from the rural areas. Go see how people they suffer. Life hard.
Now, in some other news, market women and fisherfolk in Winneba say they will vote based on the impact of government policies on their livelihoods. With a few days to the 2020 general elections, Citi News' Vivian Kai Loco has been interacting with them on what promises from the contesting parties would sway them at the polls.
So how is campaign going? I'm currently in the Winneba market and I've met three gentlemen who are currently campaigning to pick their thoughts about how campaigning is going. Your first name?
Your friend Ima.
Ima, Oswe?
Ibel.
Ibel, and now?
Ima.
Okay. In tomorrow, I'm where then Alpha Patriot. And then group name?
MPP.
Okay. Now where then?
Okay, MPP says any campaign man until we are campaigning
into most sorry, a mobile market so now
sometimes you have a market, but this year they were Unibar Hospital. They commission a operation room or you see operation room hospital and then a commission.
More candidates, no.
I think my can or yes, I do. Or yes, I commission lab because you saw. Abasaba.
Between more NDC, no, NDC say on my idea, most so more idea. More shiny power, more can say, where I be where there.
Oh, apart from you, you man, I know them. More from my wife, from Bowood, do not dance there. MPP for a while, all year the way. Until near the afternoon, the initiator to time and the boss now be able to go to Bumpa. We mean, but yeah, 3 days, yes, yeah, also a 3 day way into on on some of Mutumaka.
Now 2020 mobile winning now.
Oh, only they are sure, 100% sure. They are likely the MPP will win.
Likely, and so one you're sure. One you're sure.
If I win by MPP operation 90%. Oh, yeah, 90%. And this woman to
I don't know, Phyllis.
Oh, I had our clear operation 90%.
Operation 90%.
If you say to me because of a Juma, yeah, you will win a bunch. If you say to me, 90% in the Yabenya, I will win a bunch.
So it's still the Winneba market. I've come here to look at how people are getting ready for the election. So we'll see what people think about the elections. Boss, yeah, ciao.
What's up, Mr. Musu?
Now, question.
Bibia Boko, Saw. Bibia Kama.
Bibia Kama.
Akufo-Addo by Bibia Kama. Bibia Koso Kama.
Elections, no, a question.
Yeniaji, say about 2 Abano.
I don't know when you are Abano 19 now when you are.
Yeah. Akufo-Addo, my Papa, my Kama. Yeah, so I have to correct. Is there any problem on your mobile?
Dear, na when PI.
Me of a phone, you school free. Do be a hammer. Say, of a mammy say, and once a Minya Catra, Minya take a crown my free.
Now, apart from free SHS in Yama, dear Biob now, and our person on Faman and Ado.
To see a man, I also I send you my baby rice. Can't find your tracker, find would say school then. They will say, for my Ghana, so a chronomatic, fine. They will say, you're 2 hours no man Ghana, at Sipra to send your kind of. And to the mamma, and I just was a misunderstanding to money.
Na NDC for no dear, o Phyllis or Omunya Fia.
Dabi. With the award no bar. Then I stand home to more. I wouldn't more. And I say, I'm more bitter with you. The number be unconscious. I trunk one on my child. I won't say, million baby when this and about MPP. Say, I told my try check. I didn't hear you'll be yarding car or say a new moose at the funny idea. You know me about the Kaya Wama. Say, I'll be there, come on.
Now, I was a member of the MPP.
Yeah, madam. The MPP Nipa.
Only household in
the fear of phone.
Okay, into Wolfrey
Winniba. I'm about to do Winniba 16 years. Interview my sister and son was me to about Hannah. I'll be yesterday, the baby.
Now, one has offering for
the few to break.
I see. Now to hot.
The hot meeting, me put a meko, menda hampoda. Yeah.
I said December, no. The other Wakuma, no, never now. So, still the Winneba market. I'm picking thoughts of people here, traders here, actually, on the what they think about the elections, preparations towards the elections, and how things are going. Boss, everyone saying. Oh, to make us, why not make us? Oh, madam, it's saying. Now we are done with her.
Me turn bag.
Oh, turn bag. Now bag never cost anything.
Oh, yeah, mommy.
I hear now turn.
Back where? Oh, where woman me 30, I made the amount. Way 40. We say 40.
Now when you are over free farm.
Me free a cry.
Okay. Now walk us out free her and now over her.
Oh, free her. Me to Liberia camp and I me baha be shedra.
How many years now I shedra?
Oh, I che papa. By if I say 8 years in here.
8 years now they be over her.
Yeah, be a me baha.
Now Juma also you try there fine. All this year 8 years you try there.
You try there come mama. Sabe sin then you talk. Me be tugu wa nyame adom ye yiyi ni say ya
any other business wey there me dey mo shema menye business
fa hu be shem.
Okay na elections we cause ma
oh me there Akufo Addo no a na eko
alentia
free education me mentimi anko bi me ba be ko bi free eti me to amanana me ma ne dwe fine
na oba no omo wo school dada na fe na
oh, me ba penny no. Oh, kitu eka ichire ni. Ai, na penny no. Afi no wo JSS2. Wo mu na eko yai. Enti wo sa me fight na me ntuma na namra so. Na free education enko nanim. Enti na na de yeti anyina ye campaign mana na se de be ya obe bus system nim.
Enti campaign no ya de na wo ka che nipa.
Hey. Mi share one makacho se tuma nana. Nana wama bibia ye boko ama ye awiamfu enki ye mentimi nko school ni bi nti ene no ye ma enso betimi akọ secondary school ni bia edi enti ne yentoma nana nti yentoma nana enye den endi o man ne so ma ye
na ndisi for there no there ohun omukra
oh no omukra no odo omo si wo say de ko ombedi emfie dodo ombedi akonwa yi ade pa o maye kro mu ntimi nkyere hwe a o maye nanso no efiri kofo peso wodi ayi aba health insurance aba we nso ba ye wo se free education wodi aba te wo say ye nyusu ya adwen ni ndi na na achi ebe ye yi amaye se da Ghana ne koduru ye ne die a enne no se de e ko no ebe ye yie 4 years pempo nie na 4 years be ba be ka ho die ebe ye kama nti ye beto amanana ama na be kama
na parties kete de omo hu omo kra
oh omo de omo sa aba no ehu hia se nkomu be gina kra
na ye say parliamentary candidates no there on per MPP
oh enu de won se wono no ye to no camp na ye MP ne de ade a omo de ye ne de
o MP ye wan
ye friend say asmani
o ye den
me say wo mo say ma ye nhia no mo ma ye sika bi ene ehia ye de bia Sunday 4 o'clock ye be no de na ma ye kunu no madi ni akotena meeting ase wo mo gigi ye ete Ghana so be me sika be si ne wo ma me sika no ene ono so obetena ho no 4 years ni ye hu ade a wa ye wo ho nti ono no de ono ye betu atia no
yo ya da wa say let me go into the saloon and speak to the lady. Mama, chow. Nah, what do you MPP need? What she would do? But I was saying. Now, elections were causing.
Oh, ikoyi.
Oh, to a man, another.
But
I didn't hear.
Because why am be I you say you put to Juma free HSS in Ankola be brain co school in our school. Teenage pregnancy, a chim. Who say idea all ye no because in Ankola on one and street to soon now bia but to go school. Now we say idea all ye bia wagan and abwine. Ye the health insurance by I in a wound discover with me area. Oko hospital. Nti say dia why bia no
na NDC for na amonye hwe
me krom ade NDC ni bia ni wa betena so a baba be ye bibi wa ha dia me ba ha for 13 years ni be tu NDC was so e wa ha ansa na ni 4 years no Alex afenyo marking e ba e so ono
na nti honorable Hama time o wa ha no na mo onye hwe anade
me hu ni bibia wa ye kire se wa ye bibia ye betumi agyan so because so bi ye adepa won't me mpam no de bia won expect say so ye mo but me ba ye ma metu no sa enti me ba ya me hu puntu juma Alex ye no and I'm so yes I'm supporting
yo auntie Ajele, oh you rado, all the best. So that's Auntie Ajele. She runs a salon here. Lived in Accra some time back. Now she is here in Winneba. Let me speak to another. Mechamo.
Yeah, Joso.
Now baby, I was so fine.
Oh, madam.
Pacho Bejina Mechenwa. Pacho Otuma MPP.
Pachai.
And I dear Moye, Juma Moye, and so we ni man.
Oh, Juma Moye, and the Sweeney. That's Sweeney, your chef for education, young the Abbey. I bought because I'm crying back home. Intended there, now, Chrome na I have Tyrene, yes, free education there, you, but you're torn there, not yet talk. I bet said that Toshi.
Into now, own person bet to Abano.
To me, about to know a wound here.
Oh, so Sabacha
was my trial, but since 1992, my voters are Adebia, Fasubia.
Or vote no more. Until this time, no, their own person better.
They are some my dream 7 2.
Hey, now MP so won't to my MP. Presidential subway. Hey, Pacha Frozen.
Pacha me didn't Rosina.
Rosina, they are okay. There's somebody I said. Now, be also voting my MPP. I'm more free SHS. So, Bakra, 1 year.
But no, ho, but come so day.
Come down.
What one I don't know when you skaka crash so they are trading and need. Corano so mo school no why no more friends say. Mu yeska. Nse no nyina hu hia.
Na NDC ni MPP obi antime ye boa sa work sa kwan no so.
E dem tumi so mo nyina hu ntumi mboa. Mo nyina ma try ba kono ma try we so mi hu bia nti
na CPP PPP APC ni sa ni amanya
me pra me yi ma adwen fi so me omo ya
agro
me nhwe mpo
mpacho adwuma e kosen ni bia boko nti o turn den
me turn force turn tops.
How many years now what turn force?
Ente bia sa ekoya
and now o call into force business no.
Oh, me mama dia ona na nso ya fine na me de ba ma no.
And o hwe so ma mama. Na ye to ade.
Enye so eya.
Enye na first so na eya na all this time say ah.
Da be first na de na eya ba sisi ade to na eya basa.
Na elections ba o ho ne sen.
Say omubuso omo ye campaign ade no omubuso.
Na campaign no there na ote there na it makes sense there na it makes sense now.
Oh me de abato de me say that family hu nkom
2012 utu aba
da bi
until first aba na
da bi 2016 na to
2016 utu ye utu ma wan
Yeah. Metuma Mahama.
Otuma Mahama. Na nti ya wo ya se nanado na ewini ye.
Oh. I am ya. Say Ghana de obeba bia no. Yepe.
Okay. Na 2020. One over two man, Mahama still nanado.
They are meeting.
Oh, team the way why the when you say Mahama all the way. Na nanado nipa niama osiwaye no. The same.
Oh, in sure they are chain light or they are chain guy. Yeah. So, Obiani baby. Now come out.
Why are there now so Wakuma green, white, and black?
Yeah, what you?
I mean, sister and Casame who said, why are interested? Now, what vote to you and now vote to one fan?
Me vote to a shade when a malabato and alamala mental.
Oh, I don't want to.
Men to walk one them.
Hey,
Yachima won't had it.
Now, to them.
Not on time, and it's one. Me yampa washo. This a yedi feel and sana. Wait, ya, Otiampa, one mosca, nala pay. Into ya black, into one share, ebinumidi, ebinusi endi. Yanumi, a comedy, and the mancana mebois. In the Mechima 10 CD, and I'm near my neighbor's one. Well, 80 votes in a battle on the Memalankasami to it. Mento, come to one paladia, and Kajon and Nunia, Nankametuama one. I mean to Nunia be a hono.
Oh, I said, Nunia
Paula. And I come out to a man.
Paula was ready.
Paul. Now comes with the minty, me and to say what to me can woman who are Bablam Cacabia.
Oh, my there.
It's a crana match, and when I'm out to Abbey.
Guy now, Ped. So, no more.
I'm in the wish of 150 and magic
50 cities.
50 million, the Ayajuma.
50,000.
50,000, Miki Tamba, Lam the Asha Wanka.
You're still watching the Citi Newsroom on Citi TV. Still to come, Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia accuses ex-President Mahama of engaging in tribal politics as he embarks on the final leg of his campaign tour in the Northeast region.
We have details on that particular story and many others right after this break. Do stay with us.
Rigworld Solutions, forging the frameworks of Ghanaian industry. Engineering solutions from the heart of Takrady, Kejebil. At Rigworld Solutions, we manufacture industrial bolts and nuts, fasteners, hoses and fittings for the extractive and petrochemical industries. World-class products with local expertise. Locate our factory in Kejebil of the Takrady Takwa Road. Call 0302-949917 or 0540-107504. Email enquiries@rigworldsolutions.com. Rigworld Solutions, crafted in Ghana, engineered for the world.
For the last 4 years, we have all been sleeping better at night because we know that no matter what challenges tomorrow brings, there is someone who we can trust with the education of our children. Someone we can trust to make sure we will still have jobs to go to in the morning. Because we know that no matter what challenges tomorrow brings, there is someone in charge who we can trust. Someone we can trust to protect us from COVID-19 and bring us to safety. One person who stays up to make sure we all can sleep tight. On December 7th, you have the power to give 4 more for Nana to do more for you.
Looking for something new this November? Looking for star-studded suspense?
It's what rich, entitled people do when threatened. They conceal the ugly truths to protect themselves.
Maybe you're in search of true love.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I got a crush on you, baby, would you be my boo?
What about a bit of family drama? Need something to keep the kids entertained?
We're ready to help with the case, Mira. We'll look for a clue.
Perhaps criminally good comedy is your thing. Whatever you're in the mood for, look no further than DSTV.
Ghana for say agro no be dey fi anopa. Agro no aso. Na aso yi ye beto aba December. Ya to sa papa ni nyina atwene ni asa ankohye asebi. Sam fie na na de anum de ya digya. Akufuado ni bawumia ani MPP fo. Se no mosi ya shasia kuaye otumpon, enwomasu otumpon, hospital otumpon, akwan aden ni nyina asori. Sikasam no so investors ni ade ba. Mre bia Ghana for di tumi ni be hye nsam. Manu puntuo se sikasam obonse. Manu sorry. Se free SHO so. Se nsu papa ye no be hwesrem bia se kuayo hospital, healthcare, housing, akwan papa. Omo ye ni nyina. Na bia ni nyina dia yan kwosisa. Dia nyi tumi ni mfiri ho. Yan sa amfa nkwa hen fa bio. Timi na masra se Ghana for. Omo ye nyina. Na na do achi. Yan sa amana kwan yan bona baso se. Kwan wazi so no onkoso. Ye de mase.
Speed thrills, but it kills. An open road in good condition may entice a driver to speed. As a driver, you must not speed, especially in areas where speeds of less than 50 kilometers per hour are required. Road engineers sometimes construct speed humps in an effort to make drivers reduce speeds, especially in residential areas, commercial areas, and near schools where speeds of less than 30 kilometers per hour are required. If you are driving in such areas, please slow down so that you can bring your vehicle to a stop when you have to. Stop road crashes now. Stay alive.
This road safety education is brought to you by the National Road Safety Authority.
It's good to have you back. Let's bring you some more stories. Now, ahead of the 2020 general election on December 7, the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, is continuing with the final leg of his campaign tour in the Northeast region. The tour, which started on Monday, will end on Saturday, 5th December. His tour on Wednesday took him to the Bumpurugu constituency, where he urged the constituents to reject the NDC. Correspondent Maxwell Sook reports.
The Vice President's convoy reached out to the remotest parts of the Bumpurugu district on Wednesday. The Bankon community was his first stop, where he addressed the chief and people of the area. The chief, Haruna Nasimonglar II, appealed to the new patriotic party to provide the area with a police post in its second term, stressing that due to its close proximity to the Togo border, crime rate was so high and the post could help reduce it.
When you win the elections, don't forget to do the following for us. A police post to serve Bankunia and East Elmau, because the police station will serve the criminal activity that is going on around this area. Because we are just by the border, and a lot of things have been happening. But I think if we get the border barrier, it will help calm down these criminal activities.
In the Bunkrugu town, where the vice president made his second stop, he told the people that a vote for the NDC is a vote for aggression. He said the 100-bed district hospital for the area will soon start at Napanduri, adding that efforts have been intensified to complete the main Nalerugu-Napanduri road.
When the former president came here in the middle of the night, he came here and said that the MPP government has ignored the BMO bus. Didn't he say that? That the MPP government has ignored the BMO bus. Can he tell us what he did for the BMO bus in 8 years? 8 years. Did he do the Bunkrugu Nalerugu road? Did he do the town roads? Did he provide the water? Did he provide the electricity to our villages?
Dr. Bawumia also criticized former President Mahama for engaging in tribal politics, which he said was not good for the country.
Stop the munafiki politics. Stop the tribal politics. As a former president, we expect you to rise above that type of politics. Let's talk about the politics of development. The politics of development, the politics of ideas. If you have something to show, talk about what you have done.
You're still watching the Citi Newsroom. We're taking another break. When we return, we'll head to Winneba, where residents list key issues they will consider to vote in the December elections.
We'll be back shortly. Don't go away.
Prepare to go to the polls in December, let's always remember that we have done this before in peace and in harmony. We have gone to the polls 7 times, and each of those polls have been hailed around the world as remarkably peaceful.
From 1992 till now, we have garnered almost 3 decades of solid experience with persuasive arguments respecting our rights to hold different opinions.
In an unlikely event that you are tempted to use violence against an opponent, take a deep breath and remember the simple fact. That is just not how we do it here in Ghana.
Arguments may be heated, voices might be raised. We might poke fun at each other, but through it all, we do not resort to violence.
We have a nation to build. Other nations are looking up to us as example. As we go to the polls, remember to keep the peace that exists in the country. Let's vote in peace.
I give my family confidence with Pepsodent Triple Protection 123. It's 3 toothpaste in 1 to give them cavity protection, white teeth, and fresh breath. Pepsodent Triple Protection 123.
Give them. Ready, then go out. But if Basa will tear. You know the amount. For real? What does he want again? To bring back 4 solid years of doing so. Maybe to create loot and share, or hand over the country's entire box to his brother.
See, incompetence again. No way. We've come a long way to take any race.
Charlie, see, we can't afford to lose 1 D, 1 F, 1 constituency, 1 ambulance, 1 district, 1 warehouse, 1 village, 1 dam, 1 boy, 1 girl. Cool down. Napku. Nothing for food and jobs.
See, even a greenhouse farming in the year of return.
Ale. Ganaka. You boy forget the almighty free and plenty.
Looking for something new this November? Looking for star-studded suspense?
It's what rich, entitled people do when threatened. They conceal the ugly truths to protect themselves.
Maybe you're in search of true love.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I got a crush on you, baby, would you be my boo?
What about a bit of family drama? Need something to keep the kids entertained?
We're ready to help with the case, Mira. We'll look for clues.
Perhaps criminally good comedy is your thing. Whatever you're in the mood for, look no further than DSTV.
Now, this is the Election Bureau. You're watching the Citi Newsroom. Let's now return to Winneba in the Futu constituency of the Central Region, where market women and fisher folk say they will vote based on the impact of government policies on their livelihoods. Citi News' Vivian Kailoko is there for us.
It's still Citi TV, Citi FM. We're coming to you from Winneba. We've come to the Winneba market, and it's a few days to elections. We're seeing how people here are preparing towards the elections. Their thoughts around the general elections in 2020 and what they think about. Let me speak to this lady here. Mami Mechiamo. But you turn them our fish. How many years now to fish?
I thought about 10 years.
10 years now to fish. Hey, now air crossing.
Since I didn't call you,
and call you, I didn't hear.
That's my echo price. A skin you.
Monto adie. Na fish fe monto.
Oh, skin and say entire.
Last year no monto adie.
Last year na yeka. This year the yeka.
Nko o hwa o situation no. Dey na o pese aban ye. O hwa o niama mu a. Dey na ese omonye.
Asa be so on boy. Na bi anko so. Nsanda so no boy e. Ye ko dwa etumi nto adie. That ton the first ton be say 1 million ko dwa 2 million. I had so on boy. I share my share come
na election say by o hu ni say.
Election yeah, yeah share. Na wo baby a.
O wa to aba.
Beto.
O to ma wan.
Na wo baby.
2016 o to aba.
Ba share yo.
O to ma wan.
Beto my NDC.
2020 o to my That's it. So that's Auntie Efe. Let me pick one or two more, then we'll wrap up from here at the Winneba market, picking their thoughts around the elections. Mame ciao. But if I was saying. Auntie Efua. Now, what on there was her? Agushi need
Dawa meko jene.
Okay. Now how many years now? What yeah, a driver have?
Some about
But now we young girls say so we 30.
Hey, sister class yo, me young.
Eh, also be already sister. Who's a 30-year-old? Where FM? Now, you man know what say?
Sister ade, extra share na extra. Let me hear wo me wa. Satan na bibia capra sompo. But sister ade, entisa.
Entisa, mo ayedin kakra. Na mo ayedin sa.
Say afibia ya wo foforo. Afibia na ma kwa nani. Nti minim say na ma na kwa nani. Nti nyama na ro kwa nanyim.
Na election so na e ba abeto aba. Na wadwen odwen ho say
so ya na me yankopon na ahihye safas na ya nto aba obi atumi ya president first no ya eturu na onye eturu bie no ya abato nti yeso ya roto odu time na anan do obi abakira na adwen bebia all there. Ojina, baby, ope, and now baby, umpe, into a door be agency. What do I in a bachelor?
Now, over to about.
Oh, Samoto.
Oh, to my wine.
I mean, training permission of Fanamoto.
Oh, I'm fan auto. And so I mean, why not hold your friend?
I'm not doing it, but I know I'm a fan of my trust or also. Say, quad on quack, no matter.
No, you're fair. It's all them. I think, yeah. It's all them, and all them auntie, first, I can't go no offense in all them.
Oh, I know, so no, your uncle school, that must uncle school. And see, any name.
Now, parliamentary swar, all the Bama wine, MP, all the my wine. Also, I saw all share who fair now.
MP, I am a band to meet me, Sam, about home.
Oh, buy a wine.
The bandit also that I know.
Well, when you buy higher, told them off in your mind.
And then I'm a band to some of the man.
So that's it from the Winneba market here in the central region. Interesting thoughts from them here. We'll move to the beach and look at the fishermen and fishmongers, what their thoughts are. And then we'll wrap up here from the Winneba market. It's Citi TV, it's Citi FM, and we're just looking at preparations towards the elections, their thoughts around the elections. It is the voters' diary, and it is the Citi Newsroom. The Winneba beach to also pick the thoughts of fishermen and fishmongers here on the elections, preparations towards the elections, their situation, their way of life, how things are going on from there. And I've chanced upon some fisher folks. They are currently getting some premix for getting ready to go to the sea and to fish. That's what I was saying.
From Kweku down here.
Mr. Kweku, now, since I'm more here, all dispatching, all dispatching premix.
I feel on my red or moko. And she said, you will win a dako, shaman purple.
Now, then, time number for around 6 and
around 2:30, no moko.
2:30, we are to that's about 2:30 upon
my red into a year with Patrick.
It's all Kobe.
That be mean Kobe.
Now, all your premix, no cake, all this.
That be me, almost seller. Okay. Me sure almost premise now. They send our bay on bay red on boko. Maybe I was shaman purple.
Now this year premix for last seminar every year it's a problem.
Premix a bepa my bimu years come to. Premix a wow.
Now then at this time we call yes sir.
What's politics na yeba unity. I'm a premix no a flow palm up from out of fine. I'm out to a manka sanga.
Into way say a motor and thing.
You're talking 1 gallon 74.
74. Into person me thought full gallon 74. Weigh now 74. 1 gallon weigh now 74.
1 gallon.
Gallon ankasa
74.
Now how many gallons back away?
Weigh 20.
20. Into 74. So into yeah motor ahe. To say mo trip.
You're talking 1 gram. It depend my battle be okay. Never to be a whisker boss to be an Awadamo.
Now, this year elections by Osha
this year the Bibia Boko do trouble be amba.
Now, over to Aba.
Mimo to Abanga Sanga.
Oh, quite far.
Memo MPP.
Oh, to my MPP.
Full MPP.
And now to my
executive member.
Okay. Well, Winneba. Okay. Into there now, one more part on why what people of Winneba. There now,
4 years time ago. Now, buying so. I fancy now by Abbas. Yamano Gusu, yeah. Ugusu say, 4 years come on. May pay with you, baby. I am Sabaka.
Yeah, that's it. Now, you say about a couple to about. Then I'll be sure us now, the better to about.
This is about you know. They will say, you end this near MPP. You know, an NDC. Motomaka and MPP form can end this in black. And say about to wait money there. And the woman can say, she's the first name. The old mayor, MPP.
Go back to my MPP. Okay, because of also situation.
Yeah.
What about Winneba?
What about Winneba?
It's all two man and I don't have any market.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is for the ammonia fuel.
And this is for the homo bene, the American offended. I could find homo, homo ben homo yet.
want to me and yes, sir.
Woman to yes, sir.
MPP or
MPP and Oko.
And that's how we wrap up. You've been watching the Citi Newsroom on Citi TV. Don't forget that our website, citinewsroom.com, has more news updates.
Subscribe to CitiTube on YouTube for more exclusive video content from Citi TV.
Download the Citi Newsroom app from the Google Play Store or the App Store and keep updated on the go.
You can also watch Citi TV on DSTV channel 363 and GoTV channel 182.
My name is Fremer Dunyali.
And I am Bobi Osei. Many thanks for watching.